Hey folks, JG here, and I came across something interesting while trying to find out if it was worth going back to win Chapter 3 again. Turns out that we can't get the good ending without doing an optional, well, apparently optional, but not if you want the good ending, I suppose, cutscene here in Guadalajara. So we talked to Logos and Orme, we talked to LeBlanc. There are some scenes, and we saw them in our last playthrough, and I'm not willing to take the chance. I believe we have to see them again. So I'm going to have to basically, the way the save states are laid out, I'm going to have to off-screen beat Besaid and Jose again. And I'll just do it off-screen, and if I skip through cutscenes and I'm not making comments and stuff, it shouldn't take me very long. But, because I last saved after dealing with Kilika. So I need to do a couple more cutscenes here. We have to talk to Macon. Macon makes a little speech about how, oh, it might be possible to bring the dead back to life. And Payne's like, shut the fuck up, old man. You're messing with Yuna's emotions. But apparently, I think that's the scene. We have to see that. Now, IGN claims you also have to get 100% an episode complete in Luca, which I was really horrified to see, because that would involve me playing the fucking Sphere Break games again. But then I looked, and it's... well, A, we can probably just do the Luca thing in Act 5 where you run around and do the whistling thing. That might be enough. But B, I looked at somebody else's FAQ on GameFAQs, which does not list that as a requirement, and it even has a Q&A at the end where it says, other people have more requirements than your FAQ has. Are you wrong? And they say, no, these other guys are wrong. I've tested it multiple times. Only doing the bare bones thing I mentioned here gets it for you. So I'm going to assume that IGN is just wrong and get these scenes.
What if we showed her a sphere of Nuge?
That would just make
Why
her
ask us?
paying
Go
for
it.
someone who's gone.
Of course, that sphere.
Payne really doesn't like helping other people.
Care to watch it?
Of course, Yuna doesn't
What's
either.
on it?
Your butt.
We haven't looked yet. Meet us in our room. We'll have a little screaming.
Creepy. I hope the sound quality is good. I just put some rice on to cook. Now I got the fan going. I was just going to knock this out real quick. Stop recording. Go stir the rice. Then beat those other two things off screen. Yeah. Remember the room you snuck into downstairs? I'll meet you there. You don't think the boss would actually quit sphere hunting, do you? Well, we did it. Of course, we did it to become philanthropists. I don't think she's doing that. Oh, yeah. The doors are open. Maybe I'll just let the place air out. So we come down here, we do a scene with them, then we apparently can get a couple more scenes with Macon. Then I will save from our game. I'll place a card face down in the graveyard and end my turn. Oh, there was a treasure chest here to get anyway. Apparently we didn't get it. It wasn't what the... either it was restocked or it wasn't the treasure chest that we found a sphere in at the end of all that nonsense. So, this is Logos and Orme's shared bedroom, then the boss has a bedroom, and no one else apparently has any place to sleep. Let's have a little screening. You guys really need better spheres to watch. Full-length movie spheres should come at a time, I'm sure. Early days of films are mostly like short films about things like a train arriving. Yeah, I remember there's jokes about how somebody was a perv because they showed Yuna's butt. Maybe it was Riku's butt. Maybe it was Payne's butt.
What's this?
That's your ass.
Orme shot this, not me.
Mm-hmm. And I remember the follow-up joke for this.
So I see.
This must be a dud.
It's
Who you
dud.
calling a dud?
Dud. They're gonna find footage of Nuge. I don't know how this is helping.
There's someone there.
Unless Nuge is hanging around up there.
Where?
I'll
I
zoom
see him.
in.
What, after the fact? It is a news. Finding out plot background I kind of didn't want to find out. I was enjoying a bare minimum run here. I guess I should have got the good ending first and then showed the bad ending so I wouldn't have these requirements.
What was he doing there?
Looking
I
at
don't
Yuna's
like
butt.
it.
What?
All these secrets. It's just one thing after another.
You're gonna get it.
If I may,
What?
you're free to do as you please, but I'd prefer you not mention this to the boss.
Yeah, I mean, how are you gonna stop us from doing
Why
it,
not?
please?
Whatever this Vegnagun thing is, it's clearly dangerous. Nothing the likes of we sphere hunters have any business fooling around with.
We'd rather just continue stealing
But if the
spheres.
boss knew Nuge were involved, well, there'd be no stopping her.
Randomly placing laughs in my dialogue doesn't
Anything were
help.
to happen to her.
I will kill you all.
You guys got it rough, don't you?
If only she noticed.
I mean, does it really matter that you guys are apparently in love with her? I mean, were you planning to share her if things worked out? Come to think of it, there was one other sphere. Yeah, it's right here. What's this one? It's part of your private collection? Girl next door sphere?
Is this one from Bevelle too? Ooh, been taking naughty pictures again?
I didn't shoot this one. I found it.
But it's decidedly naughty.
The image is badly deteriorated. Must be old.
Ah, the only reason the war's dragging on is because Xanarkand refuses to surrender.
Yeah.
You're wrong!
What's that? Look at you, surrender!
If you'd stop attacking, there wouldn't be a war. We're not falling for that. Ah!
Yeah.
Someday, your precious weapons will end up destroying you.
Yeah, probably. Or Sin, which doesn't exist yet, but is an indirect result of those weapons.
He's probably referring to the Machina War of 1,000 years past.
1,000 years ago. Spooky.
When did you sneak in, old man?
Oh man, take a look at my life. We got the girl spear the jail, sir.
You can't expect me to remember everything that happens.
Well, no, but maybe that.
I must admit, the likeness is positively uncanny.
He just looks like that character that
can't
none of us can
really
think of the
be.
name of.
Can it?
I'm afraid not. After all, that sphere was recorded 1,000 years ago.
Back when I was
Right.
young.
Of course.
I mean, literally, that turns out to be true, but it's meant to be a joke. So where did Ormy go? I wanted him to continue to be part of this dialogue.
Would you like to hear more?
No, thank you. I wish it was oh god no, but it's no thank you. Please go on. This might turn into a long enough video that I need to turn it into a full-length video.
Perhaps you've heard it.
I had a perfect length
They
for that
say
last one
that
there,
my
and then
summoner
just
Yuna
trying to
was
tack this on.
accompanied by a guardian from, of all places, Xanarkand.
That's crazy talk!
Oh, yes. That young man raised quite a few eyebrows at the Blitzball.
And more than one
Luca.
penis.
I spoke to him myself on a number of occasions. I could sense that he belonged to an other world. That he should look so much like the man in that sphere cannot be mere coincidence.
Well, I should hope not. I mean, that's a pretty lame thing to build your whole game around if it's just a coincidence.
Yes. I would very
Somebody was
much
explaining
like
in the
a chance to
comments
ask
why
him
it's not a
to clear
coincidence,
this matter up once
but
and for all.
I think they were having to fill in a lot of
He's
gaps the
gone.
game didn't fill in to come to it, and honestly, I think the game
Just
really
like the
just does
fates.
make it a coincidence. This guy looks just like
Our
Titus.
dream will vanish.
A dream of the faith? Is that right?
Zero.
Oh my.
What is it?
Oh, hell yes. Go and put on that party dress.
I had something on the tip of my tongue, but then it slipped away. Something very important.
Payne doesn't look like she's believing a word of this shit.
Oh, frustrating. Well, I suppose I'll just have to think on it a little more. Until next time, Lady Yuna. We are all connected.
You,
There may yet
me,
be a way
Ruth
to
Bader
reunite
Ginsburg.
with those who have gone.
Well, yeah, you could die.
What? Watch what you say.
Watch
Forgive
yourself.
me.
Chickity check yourself before you
Consider
wreck
it the
yourself. Chickity check
memories
yourself
of
before you wreck
those
yourself.
who
Chickity check yourself. Chickity check. Sorry. And now Warmy's back for more dialogue. Okay, apparently that was essential for us getting the good ending, which is, of course, you got to get the prerequisites of the good ending before you can get the perfect ending, which we should now be able to get with our 100% completion. So, since I know I'm not going to be able to use it anyway, I might as well save over this. And, I'm going to have to do off-screen to get myself back to where I was. And depending on how long, I might just make a short video of cobbled together that and what happens if you don't do the whistling thing. But that's probably not going to be enough to make a full video. So, I don't know. I'll be cobbling this together some kind of way. I'm the Serious KG. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you shortly with presumably more content in this video, because I don't think I'm calling it a video here. But just in case I do, see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, I forgot how much fun this is. I don't like building up also, but I guess that's just me. And then the real one that's worth listening to. It looks like you know who, but it isn't him. Whoa. Blink. Alright, catch you guys later. Oh, hey, and here's another little bit of dialogue that we missed last time. When you finish the mission in Bavel, and don't go straight on to Jose, or you back out of that screen where you're supposed to pick your destination. I'm sorry, I suggest we burn the temple down, Yuna. That's okay, Bane. I know you love fire. Sure, dying isn't a good way to preserve memories, but still, it's a lot of fun. There you go. One more little bit of dialogue. Okay, so I had like, what, 10 or 11 minutes worth of content from talking to Macon and all that. So what we're going to do, folks, I played off screen and got back to the end and slammed the X button to allow us to get the perfect ending set up. And caught myself quipping out of habit and saying different quips from before. So I figured let's just make this entire video reheated leftovers of Chapter 3. So we'll go ahead and we just defeated Dark Ixion. We'll go ahead and watch the cinematics again and see how it ends when you don't press the X button. And next time we will get on to Chapter 4 as promised.
Another hole. I wonder what's down there.
Something totally different from the other holes, I'm sure.
No way.
That wasn't a quip I made before. I didn't start quipping until later.
The hole we found was so deep. It was as though all the secrets in the world might be hidden in its depths.
Uh-huh.
But something told me to stay away. These secrets are not for me to know.
Well, you have to cast the illusion-destroying spell, but you need to be ready with the flight spell already learned.
Get back!
It's one of those frustrating parts of the game, right before you face Krill at the end. Or Kroll, or whatever he's called. And yeah, again, rather than like being adorable but clumsy, Yuna's flaw that makes her human is that she falls down big holes a lot. I guess they defeat Ixion again after Yuna's gone?
Yuna!
Why do a split screen there? And did Ixion fall down the hole after her too? Oops. I might want to like tuck and cover my head here. This is gonna hurt. Well, if I land head first, then I shouldn't be able to experience pain when I die.
It's so bright.
I gotta wear shades. Gotta wear shades. Can you hear me now?
Yes?
Can you hear that? I'm working for Verizon now instead of Sprint. Or Sprint instead of Verizon. Whichever company I used to work for, I don't work for them anymore. Can you hear that?
I can't see you. Where are you?
I'm John Cena. I'm in West Newbury, Massachusetts. It's because you can't see me. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. The face that runs the place. And it looks like Titus, but isn't. And is actually Barreleye. It doesn't look that much like Titus. She woke up in a Massengill commercial. I feel really fresh. Or it's a commercial for Irish Spring, which I found out recently is made in Mexico. But apparently they didn't think Mexican Spring was going to really you know, win over the hearts and minds of people looking for body wash. Fun fact, I don't remember what body is, but if you get one of those things at Irish Spring that has it in English and French, the French word for wash is douche. So you buy Irish Spring douche. Douche. Out of the smoke emerges. Oh, great, him. I thought your death would be enough to get you to stop stalking me, but apparently not.
Is that
This guy literally followed me all the way across Spira.
It is me. Shuyin. I've waited so
I'm not
long.
Shuyin. Oh.
Len.
I'm not Len either.
But I'm not
Don't
Len.
call me Len, you little prick. I'm a bishop.
Len. We disappeared together. but
Len, the more you
when
tell
I
me you're
awoke,
not Len, the more I can
I was
feel your love for
alone.
me, Len.
I looked for you for so long.
I looked around for so long,
While
and
I
it's
wandered, I
a
realized
nice day
something.
for
Spira hasn't really changed at all.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's still fighting over nothing. Still dying like they used to.
There's still girls around who look like Len.
1,000 years have passed, and they can't leave the hatred behind.
Again, not like you. You've clearly gotten over it.
Through waiting, I'll fix it. This world continues to fail us, and what's worse, I failed to protect you.
Well, why don't you use Vegna to shoot yourself in the head?
Let all go away,
Oh, I also found out in my research there is a
and we'll fade again,
really bad ending.
together.
Where you fail to stop Vegna. I didn't even realize, so we probably need to see that one too.
Don't touch me.
Don't ever touch me, you're dirt. He'd never touch you, Len. You're dirt.
Whose feelings are these?
Whose laser is shooting through my eyeball?
Len's?
No.
Mine?
Nope. It's actually Shuyin's feelings. His love for himself is being absorbed by your body. Pretty cool, huh? Yep. I'm a creepy mouse.
Open your eyes.
That's not Len. Ooh, now that she knows it's paralyzed, she's taking that position. Paralyzed's got some weird crotch gear there. I never noticed he has like brown leather undergarments over his green outer robes. Hope we get another shot of them so that I can see if it made any sense what I just said. Nope, not now. I'll have to go back later and see if I just imagine that he's wearing brown underwear outside of his green pants.
The end is not far now.
But remember, you've got to see the bad end. You've already seen the normal end. I read somewhere there's a normal end plus an extra scene, which I've never seen, but I can't figure that one out because I'm going to get the good end, I think.
Give this to Pain. It was all I was able to find.
Give pain to this.
Yeah, give her this one too.
Just carry all of our junk back to Pain.
Our wills.
He's kidding. Just make sure Pain gets him, alright?
He doesn't have much of a sense of humor.
The four of us go way back.
And it's none of your business.
Don't go.
It's under control.
Take care
No,
of
I
that
need you.
stop sign.
I need you to be my other two party members. You scored key items and stuff, and now I'm setting the controller down so that I don't press any buttons.
I didn't know what had happened. Everywhere I looked, I found only questions.
Well, stop
But more
looking.
than
Start
anything,
smelling.
I'm just angry.
Wait, are those my feelings or Len's? Damn
One
it!
thing after another, and I'm already confused to begin with. Hey, where am I?
I'm gonna wreck you, Toto. Liu Kang wasn't really. I guess I need to move around. Alright, I'll pick the controller up, but I'm not pressing any. Oh no, it fades. Just like Len and Shuyin. Sit Indian style, young lady. Get some longer pants. Your moment of truth. Was any of this worth it? It turns out it was a good thing to have looked it up, because I found out that I needed to do the Macon scenes. I would have been pissed off if I got all the way to the end and didn't get the right ending. But I'm still have my doubts that this will make any difference. I'm not pressing the X button. Maybe she just cowers in fear, and yeah, this does seem different. I don't know how you would know you're supposed to press X. Maybe I guess she just falls asleep and wakes up no longer on the far plane. Yeah, that's it. She just cowers and hugs her knees and is sad, and she gets back somehow without Titus's help. Okay, so it is different. Interesting.
Come in, Yuna. Yuna!
Yuna, reporting in.
Oh, but see, she looks sad, and she's shaking her head, as opposed to looking like... She looks bizarrely happy when she... Well, I guess it's not that bizarre. You would be happy if your dead boyfriend spontaneously found a way to return you from the afterlife where you would become stuck without dying. So I guess it does make sense. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, still didn't quite get a full episode out of this, but I think we'll cobble it together into a little mini-sode anyway, because we got more or less a full episode of the content. And, no, what makes that kind of interesting to me is, you can get to the end. It makes perfect sense that if you, like when she gets to the end of the game, well, I can't get into what the difference between the good ending and the bad ending is without spoiling the good ending. Although, it's probably fairly obvious what the good ending is going to entail. But yeah, we'll return to this topic later. But yeah, I had always, I guess, had the aid of facts and pressed the X button and got the spirit of Titus to guide us out of the underworld. And but no, it makes sense it would be different if you didn't do that. That considering that he can't physically guide her out of there, she just sort of materializes out of there. It made, I guess it was appealing thought that somehow his spirit guided her spirit to get out. Even though he wasn't going to, like, carry her body out. But considering she just, like, kind of walks off and then spontaneously is where she needs to be and is safe. No. So I'm pleasantly surprised. There is a little bit of difference. And I'm glad that I asked the question, because that's what caused me to read about the fact that we did need to do the scenes with Macon. I think just to be safe, we'll do the episode complete in Luca where she flashes back, or the mission complete in Luca where she flashes back to scenes with Titus, even though that we won't get episode complete like IGN said we need, because I didn't do Sphere Break. But the idea that you can't get the good ending unless you play Sphere Break, that just, no, I refuse to accept that. Anyway, and I gotta do some reading. The idea that it's a norm... I keep thinking some of these facts must be wrong, but the idea that there's a normal ending plus, which is the normal ending scene plus an extra scene at the end, which I've never seen before, is coming from the fact that I'm relying on to have the accurate information on what you need for the good ending. So if it turns out it's wrong about that, then I might be screwed about getting the good ending, and if it's right about that, then there's a normal ending plus extra scene that I've never seen, and I'll have to figure out where that is online, because I really don't want to play through the entire game again to see it. So, Anyway, folks, that's going to be it for this little slightly short video. I would imagine by the time we cobble it together, it won't quite be full length. It'll be over 20 minutes, though. When we come back, we will well and truly be in Act 4. I'm Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.